Israel donates water filtration systems to Philippines. Since Typhoon Odette hit some regions of Mindanao in the Philippines, access to clean drinking water has become an issue. In response to their need for potable water, Israel has compassionately gifted water filtering systems to the severely affected areas. Each of the portable crank-operated units can take water from a polluted source, such as a river or lake, and purify up to 400 liters per hour to accommodate the daily water needs for up to 400 people. During the handover ceremony, His Excellency Ilan Flus, Israeli ambassador to the Philippines, noted, "Water is life, and Israel's innovation and technology can help solve some of the Philippines' challenges. Israel is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism and Caring recipient, as well as a Shining World Caring Leadership Award and Shining World Leadership Award for Peace Laureate. Bravo, Israel, for this thoughtful and compassionate donation. May heaven bless the affected Filipino people in recovering quickly, and may they soon live in joy, peace, and abundance."
National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA's helicopter on Mars, takes photos of components left behind. NASA's Ingenuity helicopter recently returned images of the landing gear that remains on Mars from when the Perseverance rover arrived there. That touchdown process onto Mars was the best documented in history, with the entire sequence being recorded from the opening of the parachute to the device reaching the surface. The remaining parts consist of the parachute and a back shell that are connected via cables. The images will allow the agency to study the components and help it to prepare for the planned Mars Sample Return project to bring material from the Martian surface to Earth by the 2030s. Way to go, NASA, on successfully taking photos of the landing equipment from your rover. In the radiance of the Providence, may our investigations into our neighboring planets help us to preserve our own as we make wise choices and switch to a planet-cooling vegan agricultural system.
Palestinian amputees provided with bionic limbs. The His Highness Sheikh Hamad Hospital for Rehabilitation and Prosthetics in Gaza is providing over 60 amputees with smart limbs in a first-of-its-kind project. The initiative is financed by the Qatar Fund for Development, a Qatari government agency. The myoelectric prosthetic limbs, powered by batteries and operated by electrical signals emanating from the receiver's muscles, can imitate the movements of natural limbs. Smart limbs boost amputees' self-esteem, enabling them to live more normally. Ahmed Abu Hamda, one of the recipients, said he can now enjoy life with his children more fully. The prosthetics, which each cost about $20,000, are given to the donee at no charge. Qatar is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace and Compassion laureate. Thank you, Qatar Fund for Development and His Highness Sheikh Hamad Hospital for Rehabilitation and Prosthetics for your dedication to improving the lives of those with disabilities. May all people in Gaza live in peace and safety, in Allah's loving care.
Researchers in China discover flowers' anti-tumor properties. Scientists from the Kunming Institute of Botany of the Chinese Academy of Sciences have found that some parts of the flower of a native Chinese medicinal plant called Aquilaria sinensis lor spreng have anti-tumor qualities, naturally used in the production of agar wood, a herb used in traditional Chinese medicine. Researchers have found the ethanol extract of flowers from the plant demonstrated the ability to inhibit lung, cervical, and ovarian cancer as well as neuroblastoma. The significant findings were published in the journal Natural Products and Bioprospecting. The researchers say that this will bring new perspectives into the further usage and development of medicines using the Aquilaria sinensis plant. We are thankful for such an important discovery, Kunming Institute of Botany scientists. In Buddha's upliftment, may humans soon realize their kind nature within to connect better with all-nourishing, all-sustaining Mother Nature.
Kindness backpacks help ease travels for Ukrainian refugee children. The Warsaw Expo Center in Poland's capital has been converted into a relocation site for thousands of Ukrainians who are commencing long journeys on their way to other parts of Poland or Europe. To make their trips more entertaining and comfortable, displaced children have been given specially prepared bags called Kindness backpacks that contain games, toys, toiletries, and treats. The bags were the idea of volunteer Marta Shikowska, who works at the center. She wanted the youngsters to feel a moment of kindness and know that people really cared about them. In the UK, two friends, Stuart Thomas from Essex and Neil Spalding from London, also wanted to help. They raised almost £5,000 to fund the bags and traveled to Warsaw to assemble and distribute them. Our sincere appreciation, Marta Chikowska, Stuart Thomas, and Neil Spalding, for carrying out this thoughtful project. May the innocent Ukrainians feel uplifted by the love of supporters around the world in divine munificence.
Finnish startup launches plant-based ready meals. Vegan food company Rebel Eats debuted 6 new breakfast and sandwich items, adding to its range of ready-to-eat dinners, which have sold 150,000 units in 160 Finnish supermarkets since launching in 2021. With offerings such as berry boost chia pudding, apple and cinnamon overnight oats, and the New Yorker sandwich, Rebel Eats aims to provide fresh, restaurant-quality, nutritious vegan meals. The startup also plans to expand to other major European markets in 2022 and is already present in Sweden. In a 2020 study, 12% of global consumers ate vegan ready meals weekly, while 46% considered animal people-based ready meals unhealthy. What delectable news, Rebel Eats, that you are providing consumers with convenient and healthy plant-based meals. In celestial splendor, may the forward-thinking Finnish people help to lead the way in adopting the compassionate vegan diet to protect the health of the planet and its people.
Helpless baby otter rescued by loving grasp of three-legged dog person. On Easter Sunday, 6-year-old golden doodle guy Gus braved the cold waters of St. Croix River in Lakeland, Minnesota, USA, and swam far away from his human companions who were enjoying the day on the banks of the river. When Gus came back to land, he had a baby otter in his mouth. Gus has only 3 legs due to a cancer-related amputation, yet he still runs and swims like before. He brought the tiny newborn to his human companions and placed him at their feet in the sand. They proceeded to clean the little fellow whose eyes were still closed, and then rushed him to the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center in Roseville, where he was stabilized and then transferred to another rehab facility. Good job, Hero Gus! Wishing you many happy and healthy years ahead with your human companions, and the baby otter a safe and joyous future in God's infinite love.